Okay. So, can you say your full name?
My whole name?
Uh-huh.
Like when I was born, all the way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Doris Ann Christensen Schuster.
Okay. Do you know how your parents chose your name?
Do I know how my parents what?
Chose your name?
Chose my name? Well, way back, all the little girls somehow had their great-grandma's her first name, either as a first name or a middle name.
Okay.
And which name was that for you?
Doris Ann.
Doris Ann.
Yeah,
Oh,
Doris
cool.
Ann.
Okay. What is your birthday?
January 4th, 1923. I have to think.
What were your parents' names?
First names?
Mm-hmm.
Your grandpa's name was Gus, and your grandma's name was Gunda Regina.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 5 sisters and brother, and I have 4 sisters and 1 brother, and they're all gone.
What were their names?
Melvin, Helen, Orpha, Grace, and I guess I'm not a sister, am I?
What was your childhood like?
That's kind of hard to remember. It was always happy. I had lots of toys, and we didn't travel, so I didn't travel, but my sisters took me places around town.
What kind of...
I ice skated.
You ice skated? Oh, fun.
Where'd you ice skate? Did you have ice skating rinks or?
Oh yeah, we had ice skating rinks with warming houses.
Where was this at?
In Minot.
Minot, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, and there were several big ponds in town. And the kids would clean them off. We'd go down and skate. It's where I froze my feet.
How did your sisters take you around?
How did my sisters take me around?
Yeah, they just walk around with you, or did they have
Oh, when
cars?
I was little, they took care of me.
Yeah.
Pushed me around in a buggy.
That's so cool.
And in the wintertime, they took me out in the sled.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so fun. What kind of house did you live in?
What kind do you mean?
Like, was it in town? Was it like...
It was in town.
It was in town?
Mm-hmm. In Minot, North Dakota.
Fun.
I lived there all my life.
Do you remember your address?
Hmm?
Do you remember your address?
I remember. I lived in 3 different houses. The first must have been 40-some years. And then when your grandpa died, I moved out here.
What was it? Do you remember the address of your first, like your house you grew up in when you were a kid?
I remember it was on 8th Street,
Okay.
but I don't remember the house number. And then Grandpa built us a house,
Oh.
and that was 508 10th Street Northeast. And we moved from there to my grandma's house, which was 14 5th Street Northeast.
Cool.
How did you celebrate holidays like Christmas, Easter, and birthdays?
Oh, we really celebrated.
Yeah. What did you do for Christmas?
What did we do for Christmas? Much of the same as we do now. Spend it with family. And we usually went to my grandma's house because it was the biggest house. And we had a big family. And then they used to do what was called Yule-locking.
What's that?
You ever heard of that?
No.
The family members that had cars went all around to everybody's house. And we did that all day.
Fun.
And what do you do at each house?
What did we do at each house?
Yeah.
Well, the grown-ups talked. The kids played. Some of them fought.
And that was the Yule-locking process, was just go visiting everyone's
Just
house?
visiting
Oh, wow.
everybody's house.
Oh,
I love
that
that.
sounds so
We
fun.
didn't have a car, so everybody came to our house.
Hey, double check to make sure it's recording right.
It is still.
Cool.
How did you celebrate Easter?
How did we celebrate Easter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't finish Christmas.
Oh,
Oh,
We went to midnight services at church every Christmas.
oh, fun.
which church denomination?
Zion Lutheran Church.
Do you remember what? Is that the name of the church too?
Yep.
Zion Lutheran. Okay.
Not anymore, it isn't.
Mm.
But we went there to church. And on Easter, we went at sunrise. Always did that. And our churches were always decorated really nice.
Oh.
I wasn't here yet, but so shortly before I was born, they had candles on the trees.
That sounds
And they were
fun.
lit.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
And a few years before I was born, the tree caught fire. I imagine that was pretty exciting.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That sounds like something that would happen a lot with lighting candles on the trees. How did you celebrate, like, birthdays?
Birthdays,
Mm-hmm.
same way. There were always enough kids in the family that's who we had was family.
Fun. What was your favorite cake?
My favorite cake?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I think probably lemon cake, lemon filled cake.
Yum. What kind of things did your family do when you were young?
What kind of what?
Things did your family do when you were young?
The family together?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't do much together. We didn't have a car. But we always celebrated, like on the 4th of July, we had a picnic in the backyard.
Oh, fun.
And then my uncle, he was a bachelor and he just loved kids. And I had 2 cousins that lived next door. And he would take them and me to the fairgrounds. And he would buy a big bag of fireworks that sometime during the 4th we'd shoot them off.
What's his name?
Uncle John Meben
Nice.
lived next door. My aunt died and his brother had kids that needed looking after, and so Uncle John, I called him Uncle too, he came to live with them and he took care of the little ones.
What were the names of the cousins who lived next door?
Well, the ones that I was with were my 2 boy cousins, Johnny and Joe.
Those are cool names.
You're named after him.
Am I?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
He was a cool kid.
Who were your friends and what did you guys do together?
who were my friends? Oh
Mhm.
my goodness. I had the same friends all through school. I had lots of acquaintances, but I only had 4 real friends. And what did we do?
Like, what did you guys like to do?
Oh my
together?
gosh, what did we do? I know we skated in the winter and skied in the hills. Went to movies, slept over at each other's houses.
Fun. What did you do when you slept over at each other's houses?
When we were what?
When you were having sleepovers, what would you guys like to do?
Well, we didn't tear around, I can tell you that. There was a grandma in each of those houses.
Do you have a favorite pet?
Did I have a favorite pet?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Actually, I kind of had 2, but one of them was a little dog and one was a big dog. It was a, oh, what are those big black dogs?
Yeah, Rottweilers,
He was
Doberman,
actually Grandpa's dog.
Labrador.
Yeah. And when my dad built our house, he built a room for Spike. That was his name.
Spike the Lab.
Right by the back door.
Great.
Spike had his own room because we lived close to the railroad tracks. If you worked on the railroad, you lived closer to work.
What was it like being near the railroad tracks?
Being near the railroad tracks, not like it is today. It was quiet, but there was what they called a depression at one time,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people came to the door, and my mother always fed them,
Yeah.
always. They weren't traveling just to be traveling, they were traveling looking for work.
Yeah.
What would she feed them?
What did she feed them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't really remember. Some kind of sandwiches,
Fun.
probably leftovers.
Oh.
And they could get water from the tap outside.